like bachata. Usher told me do it my way. Frank Sinatra. Been a shotter, been locked in with my cotters. Now I got them raving how I'm big on lines. Hello, Denata. Sheesh. Oh God, I'm a dog, bro. Need a clergy collar, dodging fleas from you, dog. Adversely, I affect a demon with this God flow. Then put out my queen and yell out bravo. Yeah, we on baby number quattro. Yeah, my whole crib look like an art show. Yeah, pockets on avocado. I'm like a bird. Let me fly away, Nelly Furtado. Bye.
Let me fly away, Nelly Furtado.
I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm liking the scruff. The hills, cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever. The gang driving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and hold the comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in a bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. Searching my name, dog, that's how you get hurt. Being likable, I'm trying to be unbreakable. I just realized that this whole game is takeable if I want it. And I do, yes, I want it. I don't care how you feel about it. I do what I want. I used to look up to the people that I'm moving in front of. It's not that crazy anymore. My city used to a come up. Bryce and Jack G. James is up next. The rest is up to me. These lames is upset. My peers get upstage. The fans are obsessed. My city is upcoming. These people are oppressed. And I'm gonna change things. I'm up at Carmichael's trying to get on the same page. I heard about the rap.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Brown Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, shucks.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. First play from scrimmage, Watson going to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Off of play action, it's Watson.
Get the fuck out of here, dog. Come on, man.
The Browns needed a true #1 receiver.
Come on, man.
And he took on that role immediately.
Don't start the bullshit, man.
9 touchdowns in 2022. Their now established top target picks up a first down.
Now a first down throw, Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku.
That's such bullshit, dog. That was an easy pick in the middle of the field, dog.
The Browns are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to the tough 0-2 start.
Tired of this game not letting me animate for my fucking interceptions, man.
And it's tough when you find yourself at an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were thinking if we fall to 0-3, things can spin out of control. But now at 1-2, they shouldn't feel the need to press out there. They're now back in a good spot. Find a way to win some games and keep moving forward.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. You look at this Baltimore defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Ah, good shit, Deshaun Watson.
To the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Can't be mad at that, but we did blow that shit up. What is Adebuke doing? This man literally just dove into the offensive lineman when he could have made a play before anybody else could have. I swear, some of this shit, you just can't make this shit up, man.
Near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
What the fuck? Touchdown on the drive that should have been over on the first fucking play. Never fails. Never fucking fails. He throws a pick on the first fucking play of the game. Gets bailed out by no animation and gets a touchdown because of it. Later in the drive. Fucking love it. Thanks, Madden. God, I hate that shit so much.
They'll send this one away.
Perfect fucking use.
This will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Oh, and yeah, we got some injuries to go with it. That sounds great.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Thanks. Thanks, Lamar. You got to expect the quarterback. I don't want to hear shit. Can't throw a fucking simple out route.
To go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
A collegiate star here in the Buckeye State, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd.
Man, get the fuck. Man, see, that's the bullshit I'm talking about right there, dog. His first drive was over on the first fucking play on the user pick, and he gets a fucking fuck out of here, man.
I mean, you just need a yard or 2 to keep the drive
Look
going.
at this, dog. Come on, man.
You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8. Here's Chubb on the read option. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Thank you.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. He's to the 15. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging.
Thought they was going to hold me again and make me not animate for a second. Fucking interception.
We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there?
Fucking bullshit ass game, man.
We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Watson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Watson. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. He'll take it at the 42. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Trying to shake off the interception.
Dog,
from the last drive. He'll look
I'm pump faking, man. Fuck. Why won't that shit register?
There on 1st down, got his hand in and knocked it away.
So sick of this shit, dog. That was almost another fucking interception on the pump fake.
Incompletion on 1st down. Jackson. Now he's forced out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4 down territory even if they don't get it, though.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit, dog.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on fourth. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Jackson from the shotgun. Being chased out left. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Jackson now. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Zay Flowers. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season,
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup at right around 5.
The defense isn't willing to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
And he will have a Ravens first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Nifty. There he goes, left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Here's Jackson to throw.
What? No pressure. Why would he throw that shit to the dirt?
Absolutely, just need a touch more air instead he fired it.
The fucking touchdown, man.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. This time Jackson will throw it. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. This from 32 yards away. Tucker's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Fine time to his left.
That's a fumble.
It's incomplete.
That's a fumble, dog.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again is Watson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he gets gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big gain of 31 on third down. Here's Watson, option left. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards.
Yeah, that don't work.
I tell you, there is no
Fucking
antidote
ridiculous.
for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Watson, off play action. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson escaping the pressure right. And that is taken in by Njoku. And a timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Watson. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Caught left side, it's Beckham.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Jackson options out left, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up the first down with some nice running. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And we're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
God damn it, man.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
What the fuck? God damn. Shit, man.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Fuck, dog.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
I swear, it's like, what the fuck,
After
man?
the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. And
That's a
gonna be
catch, dog.
complete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Tucker's kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel
Another
it
pick.
in.
And that is not what you expect from
Fuck
a
me
receiver
right
of his
now.
caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't book it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Watson now to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Watson on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
To the air yet again, Watson.
Fumble.
24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. From the gun, here's Watson. And this one is incomplete.
Not often did you see one of those big tight ends get overthrown in the end zone, but we just saw it happen.
That was terrible, awful, seriously, just disgraceful.
Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this fourth down field goal try for the Browns. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So 3 points left on the table thanks to a great play there on special teams. They just couldn't protect long enough, Charles, to get that kick away.
Yeah, special teams coaches aren't just simply there to applaud, right? And they're not just there to encourage. They're there to find weaknesses where you can go block the kick. Give them big credit for that one. Good scouting, and they executed it well.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Here's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers.
That's such bullshit, man.
Signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, Jackson. And a catch right side by Evans. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Why did he throw the ball so far inside and short?
Seconds now on the clock.
And I think they'd be
God, man.
a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Jackson will throw again. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Lovely. Fucking lovely.
Incomplete, 7 seconds remaining.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. This is caught by Evans. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Touchdown! Patrick Ricard as time expires in the first half. And the Ravens take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far.
Being made in the locker room.
We're just about set for the second half
from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air.
There he goes, right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. A throw over the middle taken in, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
You can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
On fourth down, Watson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Able to get away. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We've still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping it.
And
Super
he'll go down
dive,
here right
okay.
around the 23-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a
This
full
nigga
3
just didn't
yards
block
in the wrong
anybody over
direction
there.
Brings
He
up 2nd
running
down.
around the end zone, but look at what the fuck are you doing? Why did you not block 21? That's so fucking garbage, man.
To throw is Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's
Catch.
incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop 1 pass, but that's now 2 times
Touchdown,
he's had
Mike
his mitts
Evans.
on one
Fuck
and
out of
lost
here,
it.
dog.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try to run with Dobbins.
Good
And
job.
this play doesn't
Great
go
blocking,
anywhere.
everybody.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Jeez Louise.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here...
Oh.
This one's
Why is nobody out in the fucking flats, dog?
People are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination.
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Pass complete from Watson to Akins.
Yeah, okay.
12 yards there as they keep
Okay.
this drive rolling.
But Mike Evans couldn't
First
fucking catch his
down. A lot
touchdown.
of ground left to make
But
up.
this nobody,
Obviously,
Moss is
lopsided
one on
contest
fucking
already in
Roquan.
the
Okay.
third quarter.
Make the
They
shit
won't
make
get it all
sense.
back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little
Fucking
closer.
ridiculous,
And can you
man.
add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that.
That's so
And thus far,
terrible.
they've been
That is
successful.
horrible coverage.
And
So
quickly, they
he's
get
not
to the line.
in any position to make a play.
17 at the 26-yard line.
On first down, Watson. And it's knocked away and
That's such a
incomplete.
ridiculous
At this point in the
animation.
game, in the situation they're in,
You slot the ball
these
and knock it
incompletions that
to
we're
the
seeing,
motherfucker
they
that
need to
catches
turn
for a
into
touchdown.
positive snaps, and soon.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. And that is incomplete.
Wouldn't let me break inside, bro. I usered that. It made me go up for a pat. Come on, man.
What could have been a touchdown.
And this is a situation where as a head coach you're just saying,
Golly,
what else could go
Madden.
wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Look at Chubb. Just working
That's
real
out to
hard.
Chubb, complete. And out of bounds,
Easily.
all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure.
Why is he?
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jordan Akins from 3 yards out. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's
Bullshit,
down to a
dog.
23-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
I can get some different plays. Like, why do they keep showing me these same damn plays?
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
He completes it to Beckham. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
He will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Such bullshit.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I hate the way they just
Smith able to get
keep
through
the game interesting in some fucking way. Unnecessary fucking TFL. It's like it was an unnecessary fucking holding call on my right tackle who put a guy on his fucking back.
So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
They call holding after I fucking crossed the line of scrimmage. The fuck out of here, man.
Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a shot taken on third down.
So
and it's going to
ridiculous,
wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with
Clean
this for
pocket.
years. You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some.
That's what it's like throwing with fucking
But there's
Lamar.
something to be said for not taking your
Bronson,
foot off the
get your
gas as
stupid
well,
ass.
because you can never have too big of a cushion.
You got Lamar, I don't want to hear nothing. They expect the quarterback. Clean pocket on the 3-man rush, and he overthrows a wide open receiver. Like a real fucking Lamar
The
would.
Cleveland offense ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Into space at the 45 and down to the 27-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there is a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns get a bit closer. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And
That's another interception. Like, this man's thrown countless interceptions, dog.
The Browns kicking team out
And I keep getting hold.
Send this one away.
One in the back of the end zone by Humphrey early in the fucking game. Jumped the fucking route on his first play. That was another pick. That's like 4 or 5 picks.
The Raven
Game's like,
offense
nah.
set the line for this next drive. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire.
That's such
But at the
bullshit,
same time,
man.
Okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
They run the option.
Why do I keep getting fucking holding calls, dog?
Penalty marker down as well. And
The same dude, man.
for naught.
Bullshit, dog.
Charles on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there.
Go number 80 guy. Oh my God. Is that another holding call? You got to be shitting me.
So let's see about the
You got to be fucking shitting me, dog.
time for the penalty there. That cancels out.
You got to be shitting me.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get
Look
back.
at this.
Focus on
It's
the next
2nd and fucking 32, dog. You can't make this shit up, man.
Off here to Dobbins. And a nice pickup as this one
3rd and
gets him to the
25.
10-yard
This is
line.
fucking incredible.
2 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And this offense on 3rd down today.
Hold it.
They're right at about the
Hold
league
it.
average, 40%,
Come on, man.
4 for 10. This will be 3rd and a mile. Airing this one out for Evans.
Mm.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Martin Emerson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They holding me like crazy, dog. This man got bumped like 15 yards down the field. And of course, the pass is going to overthrow him.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. After the interception, here's Watson.
Thank
And
you.
it's intercepted
Finally.
at the line. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have it here as they'll start.
Finally, we can jump a pass. That's like 6 interceptions y'all done fucking taken from me, dog.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Oh, wow.
Solid way to
That
start
was a
the
horrible
drive. 13
animation,
yards,
but
picking
I'll
up
take
the
it.
first.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
I saw the blitz coming. That's why I checked this shit, dog.
Hundley looks to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
No holding on that play, huh?
It's Garrett getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
No holding to protect the quarterback on that play. Great.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Flowers. He's got it. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
Block, man. Block.
For this defense, you're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just
some of the worst blocking.
We've got them now. And this is an absolutely big third
they blocking horribly, though.
There's no other way to
this whole game, blocking has been terrible.
To get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham, 63 yards. And the Ravens are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Stupid ass game, man.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this is caught. He hits low. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Elijah Murray with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Watson and that Browns offense going to stay out there, and they'll go for 2. Watson. And he's got it here for the 2 points.
I really don't want to play this shit no more.
So we'll have to see what that's about.
Like, this is so annoying,
for him here? It's an illegal touching penalty on the outside.
Yeah, Brandon, that really wasn't a very disciplined play, was it? Because
why is Ronnie Stanley on kickoff return?
Get that close to the sideline because if you step out of bounds,
why is he on kickoff return?
That's an easy call for the officials.
He has no business on kick return. That means that motherfucker been on kick return the whole fucking season, dog.
Toe to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We didn't. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Oh, fuck.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers.
I'm sick of this shit, dog. He done got away with Deshaun Watson so many fucking times, man, but I can't get away from his linebackers with Lamar Jackson. Like, make that shit make sense, man.
Do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use this
man threw for 400 fucking yards,
to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On first and 10, Watson.
We can't even fucking breathe on Deshaun Watson.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Again, it's Watson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
What the fuck?
Inside the 25.
Why the fuck is he beat deep, dog?
Jordan Akins, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns' decision.
There is no reason for the safety to be behind the fucking tight end, dog.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. And he is not going to get in here.
This game is so fucking stupid, man.
As they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
Safety got like 10 yards separation.
Kicking team out there now as they'll send this.
He has no business being burnt over the top.
And they'll put up the stop sign there.
God, this game fucked me the whole goddamn time, man. Shit is fucking ridiculous. 34 goddamn points. Multiple sacks, multiple dropped interceptions. Fuck out of here, man. Oh, who tackled him? Who the fuck tackled him, Madden? Fuck out of here, dog. Get this shit over with. God, I hate this stupid shit.
Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.